one new thing that I've kind of been getting into since last year, and have done kind of before that too, is eating veganish. So I'm not completely vegan, but I do try to eat plant-based, or at the least vegetarian most of my week, and for most of my meals. And so I figured I would start recording stuff, mainly because if it comes out really great, I want to show how I did it and remember how I did it. But I'm hoping it can also help some other people too. So, there's an added benefit there. Plus, I want to keep myself accountable for doing the things that I need to do. And this is my way of doing that. So, today I am starting with some vegan tacos. I got some non-GMO veggie protein, and it's essentially dried textured soy flour, and you add some type of liquid to it, and then it comes back to life, and it has a lot of protein in it, and it's really good for you from what I understand. Even though I've heard soy isn't so great, so I'll have to ask some of my vegan friends about that. But I heard that it also is tasteless, and so you really have to season it very well. So I'm going to play around with that today, seasoning it. All right, so I'm gonna start with my cast iron skillet. So my dad got this cast iron skillet from me for Thanksgiving. I just bought my house, which is also one of the reasons I stopped working out, because life got stressful trying to buy a house, and I was representing myself, so that's a whole thing. And so this is my first cast iron skillet, and I feel like I'm trying to figure it out, because I know you're not supposed to do certain things with it, and then other things you are supposed to do, and all of that. So I'm trying to figure all of that out still. So we will see how that goes. But I started out, I guess maybe should have heated the pan first. I don't know. But I put some grapeseed oil in there. I'm gonna let that warm up just a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna use my food processor to cut up my red onion. So I'm going to take some seasoning. This is just some basic taco seasoning, and throw it in there. So again, we're working with textured vegetable protein. And apparently it has no taste by itself, so you are supposed to create taste. And so that is what all of this is for. The joys of being a non-cooker, trying to cook and trying to cook healthy at that. Okay, so let's start with this. And see what that looks like. So that looks like that might do a little something. I might put a little bit more. Let's see. And so one of the things that I heard is that most people put water in there. And so what I do, and I do this with rice too, is instead of using water, use vegetable broth. And it's supposed to be really good. So, again, don't know how much is supposed to go in there, but I feel like I'll just pour, and at some point my ancestors will be like, that's enough. So, all right. Okay. That's not enough. I can tell already. So we'll add another a little bit here and see if we can get this all good and soggy and juicy. Now, I don't want it to be too soggy, so I'm gonna try to mix it and see what that does. Well, looks like that's covering it a bit. I might want to add just a little bit more so I can get just a little bit juicier here. I'm getting beside myself, pouring it directly into the pot or the pan. So to recap, I have red onions that I was sauteing in the skillet that I used grapeseed oil to saute. I also added some minced garlic, and then I added this textured vegetable protein and the seasoning, taco seasoning. And so it's interesting because it actually does really look like beef so far. Now, before y'all get on me for just having the taco seasoning from Kroger's, I'm also gonna add a little bit of this stuff. I got this as a housewarming gift as well. It's from the name of the company. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the company. Penzies. And so love people cook them tasty food. And so I'm going to try some of my seasoning here. I am going to start with this Mural of Flavor because I think that's going to be pretty good. And so I'm going to add a bit of that in there as well. Get that going. Some of those. So I'm gonna add a little bit of lime juice because I'm fancy like that. And I'm going to create this mango avocado salsa that I saw this really dope influencer named Gabrielle Reyes create. She has a recipe for her Caribbean cheesy tostada. So I'm going to put the link below so you can see that and you can create your own recipe following along with her. But I thought that it would match really well with this, and so I just wanted to add that to this vegan taco recipe. So I'm really excited about it. I'm also going to have some cilantro lime rice to go with the meal. And there you have it. It came out really, really good, and it actually tastes really, really good. So thank you so much for joining me on my journey. Thank you for being my accountability partner as I try to do better this time around.